एकशतोत्तर 5सहस्रतम कलियुगाब्दः श्री शोभकृत्नाम संवत्सरः उत्तरायणं ग्रीष्म ऋतुः आषाढमासः शुक्लपक्षः द्वितीया तिथिः पुनर्वसु नक्षत्रं ध्रुवयोगः कौलवकरणं कुजवासरः. Today's date 20th June 2023 Tuesday. तिथिः षष्ठीयमाप्नोति वारायुष्यवर्धनं नक्षत्रादरते पापं योगाद् रोगनिवारणं करणात् कार्यसिद्धिश्च पञ्चाङ्गफलमुत्तमं. सर्वेषां शुभमस्तु. श्लोका from Gita. अहमात्मा गुडाकेश सर्वभूताशयस्थितः अहम् आदिश्च मध्यं च भूतानामन्त एव च. O Arjuna, I am seated in the heart of all living entities. I am the beginning, middle and end of all the beings.
Gurubhyo Namaha, Suprabhatam. So we are seeing now that Bhagavan has started explaining his glories. In yesterday's shloka we saw, Bhagavan said that I will not be able to elaborate every of my extraordinary glory. It is limitless. But I can tell you the primary important ones. So he starts. Let us see the Padavicheda of this shloka. Aham Atma Gudakesha Sarvabhutashayasthitaha Sarvabhutashayasthitaha Aham Adihi Cha Madhyaha Cha Bhutanam Antaha Eva Cha. So this is the split. So here Bhagavan starts describing the primary glory or primary manifestation, which is Atma. So there are two important manifestations of Bhagavan, which is very abstract. That is why we can't directly understand what it is. It takes some time. Therefore we have a course of study. Aham Atma. When you say Atma here, we are talking about the innermost self. So that, because of which all of us are aware of what is happening. When you open your eyes, you are aware of what is there in front of you. When you close your eyes, ears, everything, you are aware of what is happening in the mind. And when you are deep asleep, when you get up, all of you say, I slept well, and there is no dream. Yes or no? And everybody likes to have that kind of a sleep. You still are aware, there is an awareness that I have slept well, deep sleep. That principle of awareness is called as consciousness. So far we have been telling original consciousness, pure consciousness, pure consciousness. This is what it is. So to explain a little, it is the factor which reveals everything. Like light, not light exactly, like light. When light is there, everything around is revealed. When light is absent, nothing is revealed. So likewise, it is a principle which reveals everything, and it is a principle which makes every one of us alive. Everybody knows there is something apart from this solid body. That is why when death happens, what happens? The body remains here, but it still does not have any life. There is no heat because prana is not there. The prana has left, but prana cannot live on its own because it is made up of 5 elements. So prana leaves because of that Atma. So that because of which every living being is alive. When you go to the plant, you touch the plant, touch me not. Right? When you touch the plant, it shrinks. How does it shrink? Because it understands there has been an action and it reacts or responds. So it is programmed, but it is happening because of which principle? It is called as consciousness. Otherwise, all of us every day we chant Chat Satchidananda. There, the Chit is nothing but consciousness, awareness. The name Chit. Okay. Details of which we will come to know as we proceed with other shlokas in Gita and other chapters. So he first says, I am Atma. Aham Atma Gudakesha. Gudakesha means Gudaka. Gudak. So when he says Gudaka, Isha. Gudaka means Nidra, sleep. Here it means Tamoguna. Isha means one who has mastered. So one who has mastered Tamoguna here is called Gudakesha. That means he is Sattva Guna Pradhana. Sattva Guna Pradhana means there are three gunas, Sattva, Raja, Tama. Sattva stands for knowledge. And therefore he says, your mind is pure, free from Raga Dvesha relatively. You are a Dharma Purusha because he practices Dharma. Your mind is Sattvic. So therefore, for you, if I tell the subtlest glory, which is consciousness, which I was explaining now, you will understand. Therefore, he gives the name, or he calls Arjuna by the name Gudakesha. Then, that Atma, that consciousness principle is available in each one of us. Right? And therefore, where is it available? It is available in the mind. How do I know? Because all of you are aware of what is happening in the mind. You say, I am sad. Can you see sadness? No, but you are aware that you are sad. If you are happy, you are aware that you are happy. Everybody is aware or not? How are you aware? So that happiness and sadness is there in the mind and something is making that aware. That okay, sadness is there, happiness is there. Therefore, it is saying, Sarva Bhuta Shayastitaha. Sarva Bhuta, all beings, Ashaya. Ashaya means your mind. Sthitaha, located. So where is Atma located? Aham Atma, I Atma, Bhagavan is telling, is located in the mind of everybody as awareness. That principle which makes everything sentient. People feel prana is there, therefore I am alive. Prana is there because this Atma is there. If Atma is not there, prana is not there. Therefore, Atma is important. Therefore, Aham Atma Sarva Bhuta Shaya Sthitaha, available in the mind. Always remember that. How you are able to understand I am sad, I am happy is because of this principle which is otherwise called consciousness, which is otherwise called Chit in Sanskritam. So Satchidananda Swarupa, Chit Swarupa, Chit awareness. Then next line, this is the first line he is describing. It's very abstract, so he will describe this, and at the end of this chapter he is going to describe Sat Swarupa. That is again abstract. So it takes some time to understand what is this Chit and Sat. Meanwhile, he is now going to give other glories. What is the first glory? He says, Aham Adihi, I am the beginning. Aham Madhyaha, I am there in between, and I am Antaha, I am there at the end also. Okay, Bhutanam, for or among all the Bhutas, among all the living beings and non-living beings, I am there as a cause. What will be present always? We have to see this. If you create a pot, the potter will be present when the pot is created. And the clay also has to be present when the pot is created. But the potter goes away once the pot is created. So he is the reason for creating the pot. But the clay will be there along with the pot always. Even when the pot is created, when the pot is there and you are using the pot for drinking water, and when the pot gets destroyed, clay is always there. So the pot gets created from the clay. It is present because of the clay. If clay is not there, do you have a separate pot? Can you have separate bangle earrings apart from gold or silver? You cannot. So gold and bangle is not two separate existing entities. So gold and bangle. It is one and the same. Gold is the cause, bangle is the effect. So material cause. So therefore, Bhagavan is saying, I am material cause, which is already said, and he is explaining more. How do you say I am material cause? Because I am present when the bhutas, the livings, as well as the non-livings manifest. I am present while they are alive, and I am also present when they resolve. Like how clay is present when the pot is created, when the pot is there used for different transactions, and when the pot breaks and resolves back into clay, clay always remains. And that is what he is trying to say. I am the otherwise called Srishti, Sthiti and Laya Karanam. I am the cause for creation or manifestation. Sthiti, sustenance, and Laya means dissolution. Karana means cause. So this is what he is trying to say in the first shloka, where he starts explaining his glory. So all of us should remember 2 points here. The first point is Bhagavan alone is present as Atma in everybody. That principle, because of which you are even able to know what is there in the mind, what is running in the mind. Others cannot see what is running in my mind, but I know because of that principle, that is Atma. And second, Ishvara alone is Srishti, Sthiti, Laya, Karana. And this is what he explains in this verse. Thank you.
Now I call upon Kiran Kumar sir for an announcement.
Hello, good morning everyone. So as per the calendar, today International Day of Yoga rehearsal program will be done. So 3:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. in front of Tarangini. So in case rain will be happen same, so you will shift it to plan B like Shruti Madhu, Samskruti Bhavan and Mangal Madhu as per the sir announcement yesterday. Thank you.
Let's conclude the session with Shanti Mantra. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now I would like to call S-VYASA for flowers.
भैया ऐसा ही है,
Thank you.
मैं क्या करूँ?